Dude, I'm gonna make this video while I'm... Yeah, take my device, my balls. I'll make this video while I'm cooking because... Oh yeah, I can rotate my device, but then that'll ruin my plug. It's at 85%. Okay, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube. I tried to figure out how to go live on YouTube, and it's getting so fucking confusing now. On my cell phone, it doesn't work, so I just said, fuck it. I'm not gonna go live on YouTube. I'm gonna go live on my frickin' Facebook, and then I'm gonna download it, and then I'm gonna upload it to fucking YouTube, because that's how I do YouTube nowadays, because it's so fucking confusing. There used to be a studio where you can actually fucking edit your videos in YouTube, and I used to like that, and I don't know what the fuck they do with that. Because last night, I made a really nice video, the professional version of the show last night. You might have saw the back of my head or the back of her head, depending on which version you watched. But I made the front really nice video with nice lighting and everything and all that shit. And then somehow my new microphone cable didn't get plugged in right, so I got no sound. So I had to take my sound. I had to find someone with editing software because I don't have it. I had it on my computer, and then freaking my computer crashed, and I had to get all of it ghosted and put new software in, and I don't have the money to buy that software I had before. Well, I do have the money. Shit, why don't I just buy it? I don't remember what it's called. It was good software. But if you guys got some recommendation of good editing software, maybe I'll just buy it. It's not like I don't have the money. I just fucking... I don't have time to fuck with that shit. I used to have it on my system and it worked really easily, and now it's like fucking harder to do those shits than ever. They made everything so technical. You gotta be a fucking brain scientist to figure out how to fucking edit a video on these fucking channels and shit. But anyway, we had a great show last night. We ended up having a much deeper dialogue after the videos were off, because that's usually what happens in the show, because it's hard to keep focused on me interrupting the person talking to everything they want to say, because I go off on tangents just to fuck with people. But it was a good conversation anyway. We talked till 12 midnight, and I finally had to sit out. I have to go to bed. So, hey Mac, what's up, G? But I want to make this video. It's going to be titled, hopefully on YouTube, I apologize to all of the Nichiren Shu members, followers that I might have offended with my dark comedy. I guess I used two words that they didn't know are not curse words. One of them is Nimrod. It just means a person that's not really educated and doesn't know much. And the other is an ignoramus, which almost means the same thing. So it's like, those aren't bad words. I know ignoramus sounds like your anus, but it's not even as bad as your anus. Your anus is pretty fucking bad. So... yeah, maybe I wasn't in a good mood when I made the video, because I was responding to like 5 or 6 other sites of people posting bad shit about my videos and all the lies they tried to sow with the shit they were saying on their websites, the Fraught with Lies websites. And they said, Nichiren Shu doesn't believe this go show and that go show. So I was in a pissed off mood. I just got back from a freaking... long tour, and I had to read all these fucking bullshit stories about me that were not true. Anyway, I got over that shit. They can publish. It just helped my YouTube page take off, and so I really should let them do that again, but they haven't done it again because I kind of blocked them all on my YouTube page. And I recently did a birthday unblock of all the people I blocked before on all my pages of everything, except those people that try to sell porn shit to me. I don't fucking unblock those people. But I had a general amnesty of all the other Nimrods and dimwits. It's almost the same as ignoramus, Nimrod, dimwit. They're all, clueless. They just try to kill the messenger instead of kill the message, because the message is true and they don't know the history. So you go, okay, Nichiren Shu isn't... it is a sect. Oh, it is a sect. Okay, so who's the founder of the sect? And they always go, well, there is no founder of the sect because it's a freaking government creation by the amalgamation of many sects, and all those sects were individually founded at different times by different priests and different things, and they have a lineage and stuff. But then when they all got together and decided to call themselves Nichiren Shu, which is an association of competing sects, it was like the lost 12 tribes of Israel all coming together and going, oh, we got this one homeland. It may not be where we lived before, but we can take it over from from the people that didn't own it before and say it's ours and all this shit. So they tried to say like they were the official because they were official of the government, which Nichiren Daishonin was pardoned and told he would be made an official of the government sect. But he said, no, until you get rid of all your official sects that are all slandering the true teachings of Buddhism, I'm never ever going to be part of your system. And so any Nichiren school of the 12 lost tribes of Nichiren schools that all got together and decided to go along with the government to start war with the rest of Europe, and they were the biggest cheerleaders of World War II and before, of their invasion of Russia and battle with Russia over some islands they stole. Anyway, that's a whole long story. I apologize if I offended anyone and they didn't understand my black comedy because I was laughing while I was doing it. I said I'm the founder of the love bombing cult from outer dementia when I started off. So if you don't understand that's black comedy and I'm just being funny, then be offended if you missed. But it wasn't because I tried to offend anyone, you know. And the one Buddhist blogger guy, Mr. Rogers, or I don't know, Andy Griffith, whatever his name is. I can't remember, but he's always like got this little sweater on. He's like, today we're going to talk about the Mahayana School of Buddhism. And he's got 40 million hits and all that stuff because you know what? YouTube doesn't block his videos like my block. They block so many of my videos. You try to find Tim Janakis' song, believed to be linked to Al-Qaeda, you can't find it anywhere. You try to find my video, I have to go through my own website and my own videos, my own YouTube page, and search like crazy to try to find my own videos because they block them so badly. Because I actually say things that are meaningful and significant, not just like, oh, it's about compassion and everyone having a kumbaya. No, I actually say the truth about history and the truth about the freaking schools that you say you are so compassionate nowadays because they're not fighting with people. Oh, great, but they were burning down fucking temples on Mount Hiei before that with the shogun. Anyway, that's a whole long story. I love you all. Peace out. I apologize for offending anyone, even that Mr. Rogers guy.